All right, folks, we're back here at Texas Station for the title matches of the 2010 Las Vegas main event. This is the Scratch Division title match, an all-Arizona battle. This is Greg Geering looking to add a huge notch to his resume here. Starts out the title match with a good shot and a half 10. $5,000 is the first place scholarship prize that these two guys are playing for. $2,600 is the runner-up prize, so here's a $2,400 little old game of bowling these guys are playing. Greg from Phoenix, but bowls out of Fresno now, bowling with the Cal Fresno bowling team. Fresno State bowling team, I believe, yeah. Has obviously done him some good. This is a man with, I believe, one career JBT title. Here he is bowling for one of the biggest JBT titles that we offer and the biggest payday that we do offer. On a treacherous lane condition, to say the least. The thing to do is to go hard and straight at your spares. He's doing that with a hard shell ball that won't hook at all and has no trouble making his 10. To win that main event title, he's got to beat someone who is looking for a little bit more JBT history and already has a lot of it. This is 48-time JBT champion Kyle King. Looking for win number 49 here on one of our biggest stages. He leads just about every statistical category that we have in both performance and longevity. In the familiar form. And an 8 count to start. These lanes have been brutal all week long, which is how they should be for a major scratch title with this much on the line. It was a 39-foot pattern, and it played like about 18 feet in the middle and about 69 feet right of 10. So missed shots right will do exactly what just happened to Kyle there, and missed shots left won't hold pocket. So the bowler's got to grind out marks, leave themselves makeable stuff when they can, and just execute the heck out of each shot. Don't mean to put the whammy on him early, but of all of Kyle's accolades, and that's 48 titles, that's well over $50,000 in career scholarship earnings. The one glaring anomaly on his resume is 0 JBT majors. No invitationals, no TPCs, no best in the West, no TOCs. This would be a long time coming to erase that if he can win this match. He was almost not in this match as he escaped from the seemingly unbeatable Brad Miller, who looked like he was making his second run up the 5-round stepladder here. Kyle opened in the 10th, giving Brad a chance to double to take it from him, but Brad did not get that double. Greg Geering, trying to be the man to prevent the history. Up. He pulled a Kyle. It's happened to every single bowler all week long. If you just miss a little bit right, the ball's gonna not read the break at all. And really both Kyle and Greg happy that their shots didn't wash out. Tons of washouts. And then if the ball starts to read, it gets even worse because you can leave it 210 before you get into an area where you leave something makeable. So 1-2-4, not even a gimme around here. And Greg being deliberate so far, he's taking his time on each shot, and now he's going to make a little tape adjustment in between shots as well. I'll have to ask Greg, because I don't remember if it's 1 title, 2 titles, or maybe even 0 titles. I know he's got a couple title matches. Couldn't break through for that handicap win. I'm pretty sure he has that scratch win. I don't think I'm going to bother him now about it. That's trouble. That's huge trouble. Boy, oh boy. Open frames are just too costly in a 10-frame bowling match. It goes by awful dang quick. And bowler of Kyle's talent against you, you just don't want to give him extra pins, extra motivation, extra anything. Extra cheese. Extra cheesy announcer. See the form here. Stands about 2/3 of the approach, 4 shorter steps. Yeah, there you go. Well, we've seen a lot of missed head pins right, and we've seen a lot of Brooklyn strikes as well. You got to take it when they come. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Nervous Kelly. A all too familiar form of Kyle King uses almost the full approach. 5-step approach. Look at that pop at the back swing. Man, that's what all that pop does. Creates rotation and creates those flying pins on the back end. Kyle, more a student of the game than probably anybody else on our tour. He understands all the finer points of bowling that you need to compete at a higher level. Understands layouts, hand positions, how the lanes are transitioning. You've seen him do what looks like push-ups on our webcast before, where he's studying the oil tracks on the lanes. As a student of the game as we have, in addition to all the performance records we talked about, he's also bowled the most JBT events out of anybody. I believe he has the most top 5s, if not he soon will. Right in the left gutter on that one, he's running it out, and you betcha. Good reason to there, as he shreds that rack, catches the early triple, and way ahead early on in this match. Josh McBride from Wichita finished up in 3rd place today for $1,600, not bad. Miller was 4th for 12, again the champion 2 years ago. Kevin Tatro, high main event finish, 5th for $900. Matt Tuckfield wraps up his main event career with a $700 6th place finish. Oh, trip out that 4. There you go. Huge double for Geering. You don't want to let Kyle, you don't want to get Kyle get too far ahead. Once Kyle has a lead, he's a really good front runner. Pretty much a really good everything, but the last thing you want to do is give Kyle a prohibitive lead. And if Greg didn't strike there, you'd all of a sudden there's only 6 frames to go, and I'm trailing by a triple plus an open. See, Greg's going to walk onto camera here, sliding far left, just like Kyle, basically playing on top of each other here. That's got to push though. Wow! One of the weird things about bowling, Greg's using a ball with a lot less surface on it, but that shiny reactive ball picks up in the mid lane in sort of a squirrely way, and it's been a little bit jumpy on him. Kyle added a little bit of surface to his ball, so it's a little smoother at the break point. Looks to me it'll be a little bit more readable. I think he's got the better look right now. We'll see if it stays that way on the scoreboard. Kyle not in front of the ball return for once. Probably 10% of it shows he is. Pop. Oh, wow, what a break there. That could have been anything from a Greek church on down. He is thrilled to only see a 4-pin standing up there right now. With Kyle's 48 wins go something near at least, if not many more seconds. It's just a fact of life. All the great pros typically have at least as many firsts as seconds too. It's just if you make that many title matches, a whole bunch of factors can happen once you reach that 1-game match. So it's pretty good is what I'm saying. It's okay. Don't let it get your head. Awful talented field in the semifinals all the way through this weekend. Just a who's who of under 21 bowling. Further names down the line: Young, Hattori, Tan, Weir, Peters, White, Curtis, Hawkins, Lavery, Grinfelds. All bowlers with tons of success at the youth level. He says push. He was absolutely right. Boy, and they're just tough. No honor scores at all. The only even attempt at an honor score was a front 10 from Devin Bidwell during match play today. Other than that, anything that started with a 2 was a very, very satisfactory number this weekend. Nice job at the 6-9. With that spare, he leads by 13 pins. Geering can make it a 3-pin game here if he can strike on lane 46. If you want to see him strike on 46, watch part 2 of this video.